Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mike from B Tech Reviews, and today we are April 12th, 2024. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying April 12th, 2024. If you guys are joining in late, please smash the like button. I would really appreciate it. It does help out the algorithm. I have not done a live stream in a couple weeks now, and I was thinking about doing one tomorrow, but I was like, you know what? I'm on a little staycation right now. I just celebrated a birthday, so I turned 38 years old. I know I don't look 38. Again, you know, I don't know. It's just good genetics, I guess. But if you guys are just joining in, I would really appreciate you guys, smashing the like button and throwing in a chat. You know what I mean? This is a live stream, so I'd like to be as interactive as I can with my BTech community over here, and I wanted to just get on here and just chat with you guys, just see how life is and see what's going on, and let you guys know what's going on with me, talk about what I've been doing, etc., like that. So again, if you guys are joining in, smash the like button. It's open mic night tonight. Well, maybe not open mic night, but it's open chat night. So again, feel free to put in the comments on what you want to talk about as well, or if you have a question for me as far as things like the mobile sector, like Helium Mobile or Visible Mobile. I'll try to give you as much answers as I can. For those of you who don't know, I am currently testing out Helium Mobile. I'm actually on my second month testing it out, and I actually didn't have to pay the first bill because I did enough mapping in the first month to pay the bill, basically. So all right, greetings to Hector Bettis. He said greetings from Mission, Texas. Shout out to 956 over here, by the way. If you're a local 956, shout out to you. Thanks again for joining in. And again, we'll see what's going on with everybody here tonight. But hopefully everyone's doing good. Again, if you follow the channel, you guys know that I recently purchased a vehicle also. So I plan to post up a video on my car YouTube channel probably within the next couple of days. I was going to do it today, but the wind was just so bad. I'm going to try to post an update video on the new Nissan Versa SR. I have about a little over 500 miles on it, so I definitely want to put in a video here. So let's get that going. Let me go ahead and turn on the chat overlay here so that if you guys are chatting, y'all can kind of see what's going on also. But again, thanks, shout out to Hector for again joining in on the chat. Again, guys, I'm a little backed up when it comes to some of the tech reviews that I need to do, right, as far as the unboxings go, or not unboxings, but like just again, like New Mobile send me the B30 Pro, right? So I've been kind of playing around with this phone for a little bit. There it is right there, the New Mobile B30 Pro. I'm still heavily using the Motorola ThinkPhone. I've kind of gotten away from the Samsung A15 and from like my Motorola Razr, so I'm actually probably going to sell these devices as well as the Motorola Stylus 5G. Although I like the Motorola Stylus from last year, I might keep that one just like as a backup device because it does take decent video, and again, it's like a pretty solidly built phone. So I definitely want to just look at that. But yeah, guys, thanks again for joining in. It looks like we have 4 people in the house tonight. Please, again, smash that like button. Again, I just celebrated a birthday yesterday, so shout out to myself for still being alive, right? Especially after the whole COVID thing, 2020, right? We're all kind of surprised we're all still here. Yeah. So again, I'm actually on a little staycation. If you guys don't know what a staycation is, it's basically just like I'm taking some days off from work. I have been rigorously working nonstop, not nonstop, all right, but I mean I'm taking days that I need to, right? But I'm trying to work hard on the days that I am working, so that I can pay that car bill, right? So I also need to kind of try to focus on my other YouTube channel where I do gig work on that channel, right? You guys, if you don't follow me, that channel is called Side Hustle Mike, and pretty much basically it's just about doing gig work. I mostly just do Walmart Spark deliveries. It's basically like it's like Uber Eats but for Walmart, I guess. You get to do shop orders or you get to just do pickup and delivery orders, so not too hard. But I actually was able to make my first car payment doing Spark for like 2 weeks, so I'm like super proud of that because I did not have to dip into any of my main income, which is again like my main job. I work in retail. But anyways, you know, I didn't have to touch any of that money. You know, all that money is still gonna stay in my bank account, etc. like that. So there's that. I've been enjoying the car though, guys. Again, if you guys let me know what you drive down there in the towel section, Hector, if you're still there, let me know what you guys are driving, or let me know if you're a car enthusiast in general, right? I know. Shout out to Latrell, by the way. He started a car YouTube channel, and he posted his first video on I think it was the Honda Ridgeline Black Edition truck, which was a 2022 version. I think that's been in his lineup for a couple of years already, but I saw the video. Very good start, Latrell. So if you're watching this, or you catch an eye on the channel later, see the repeat, you might be working out right now. Again, you know, shout out to you, man. Thanks. I'm happy that you started that car channel. You know, definitely looking forward to see what you have in line for the future of the channel, right? And for myself as well, I'm going to be continuing posting content as much as I can, giving you guys updates on my Nissan, etc. like that. But anyways, you know, I need to do that. I also need to post videos on you know, I have like 3 channels, guys. If you guys don't know, I have three main YouTube channels. So this is like my main YouTube channel, and then I have my side hustle channel, and then I have my car channel, which, you know, again, that's 3 channels. This is my main. This is kind of like my bread and butter though, because this is the only channel that is actually monetized. I don't have any other channels monetized right now, so I definitely you know, use this channel as a platform to promote my other channels, basically. So I hope you guys don't mind that. You know, if you don't, then I'm sorry about that. You know, I apologize. I mean, sorry but not sorry. But anyways, you know, I guess let me get into Helio Mobile and get going with that. So look, we got Jeremy Dobson in the house. Thanks, Jeremy Dobson. Thank you for my birthday was yesterday, by the way. So you know, for those of you who don't know, my birthday is actually on the 11th. So I share the same birthday as Dustin Rhodes from WWE, or not WWE, but he's in AEW now. But he's the older brother of Cody Rhodes, aka Goldust. So if you guys aren't familiar with him, you know, go check that out. But thanks again for joining in, Jeremy. It's an open night chat tonight, man. So again, throw in whatever you want to talk about. Also, ask questions. You know, we're gonna just chill tonight and talk, you know, a little bit here and there. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live. Let me text my mom real quick, because I'm doing a live stream and she's gonna come for this little dog eventually. Or Chula, I'm doing a video. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that, guys. And let me know how many people it says that are watching right now, guys, because right now it's just telling me that there's only 1 person watching. So I need to see actually what's going on with that. Hold on, let me see what's going on, because sometimes like Restream is very weird, and sometimes it doesn't tell me the correct amount of people watching. So yeah, I'm gonna go smash the like button on another thing that I'm watching over here. Let's freaking go. Thanks again, Jeremy Dobson, for just being there. I know you follow a lot of my social media accounts. I know you follow like my TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. So shout outs to you. Thanks for following me as well on this channel. I know definitely it's not again, I know I'm not as consistent as I can be when it comes to the videos, but you know, I'm definitely trying this year, and I definitely have noticed a big channel growth over the last couple months. I've already jumped up a couple hundred subscribers in subs, basically, just posting consistently, right? I was maybe doing like 30 to 40 new subs a month last year, and now I'm doing 100 plus subs like in the last 30 days. So I'm like super proud of that. And I just want to keep it going. Like, you know, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube algorithm, so to speak, right? But I'm definitely just kind of happy that, you know, my channel is getting not recognized, but, you know, just, I guess, you know, the algorithm is picking up some of the videos, and some people are just watching the channel now. So I do appreciate that. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to have to give my dog, going to turn off the camera really quick. 1 second. You're gonna get Shula already, okay?
He's gonna do a video.
You get her cookie over there.
Oh, when you go to Mama.
I'll give her a back. I'm already doing a video. I said, let me know when you're
She
there.
looks at me like,
Sorry, ugly. All right, sorry about that. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to turn off the camera really quick. I'm back. Let's get the headset back on. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about Helium Mobile, I guess, right? Let me know if you guys can hear and see me okay, by the way. You know, I never really test out my live stream quality, but for the most part, I don't think I have any complaints so far as that goes. So yeah, I mean, going back though, you know, again, I've just been working a lot, guys, right? I haven't really been just keeping busy with that, you know, at my main job, and then when I'm off, I'm doing side hustle work. But one thing I can tell you about, I guess, is that Helium Mobile, right? So you guys are familiar with Helium Mobile, right? If you aren't, it's basically a new MNVO or whatever you want to call it, MVNO of T-Mobile, basically. But it's a different type of prepaid, I guess, prepaid cellular service because one, it's only $20 a month, so it's actually relatively cheap. You do get unlimited talk and text. The only kind of caveat is that it is they only give you about 30 gigs of high speed data, but for $20 a month, I don't think a lot of people really can't complain. You know, like if you're a heavy data user, I say pick Visible by Verizon, which I actually use as my main account because I actually do. I do watch a lot of YouTube on my phone when I'm not home. I'm constantly on TikTok or like Instagram, so I am watching like a lot of videos, and pretty much there's there's literally no social media now that you can't get onto where there's like not showing some sort of videos right now. I know that there is like I know Facebook used to have a setting where like, you know, if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, they won't do autoplay on the videos. I'm not sure if YouTube does the same thing now, but it's like for the most part, like most of these social media outlets, they will play videos automatically, so that's going to kill your data, right? So unless you're connected to Wi-Fi, like I would say probably, you know, if you're a heavy data user, go to Visible. But Helium Mobile is a good alternative. And one thing that I've really been enjoying about it is that you can earn cryptocurrency, or basically you can earn tokens for your wallet that allows you to pay for your monthly bill for the next month. So literally every time I go out, right, the Motorola ThinkPhone is my, I guess, my secondary device now next to my Pixel 7 Pro. Pixel 7 Pro would be my third device now, which would be the last Pixel device that Team Pixel sent me. So again, technically I'm a part of Team Pixel, but I have not received a device from them since 2022. So the Pixel 7 Pro literally was the last device I've gotten from them. I thought I was going to get maybe the Pixel 7a last year, but it didn't happen. But anyways, you know, the cool part about it is you turn on your mapping and it allows you to map certain parts of where you're at, you know, certain sectors, so that it basically what it does is it tells Helium Mobile and which areas of the town that you live in need like more, I guess, more coverage when it comes to their dynamic coverage, because for the most part they run off T-Mobile's network, right? You know, if you're not in an area where you have the hotspots with them, because there's going to be like big cities like Miami and, you know, like even where Tito lives, right? I'm sure that there's areas that have people that have their own hotspots, right? So that's what I mean by dynamic coverage, because their dynamic coverage is actually people that have their own routers or basically hotspots that allow your phone to connect to their hotspot. So basically it's allowing the people that have hotspots to earn money by letting them connect to your hotspot, but it's also allowing you to map and earn money just by connecting to those hotspots as well. It's kind of weird, guys, honestly. But anyways, I was able to pay my first month just by mapping for like a couple weeks, right? And every time I go out, whether it be to work or like just on an errand, every time I leave the house, I turn on the Helium Mobile app, the mapping portion, and I pay. I mean, basically, you know, I'll try to just map wherever I'm going, and then, you know, if they haven't already mapped the area, then I get credit for it, right? If they don't, then, you know, it'll tell you what eligible hexes, they call them hexes, right? What eligible hexes were allowed on your thing. From what I'm seeing, though, they're only allowing 40 eligible hexes a day, though, and they kind of cap you out at that. I guess they do that so that you're not like abusing the system when it comes to mapping, because a lot of people, they want to earn, right? But at the same time, like, I think Helium Mobile is doing a good thing by doing that. Hey, what's up, Andy Logan? Thanks again for joining in. And I apologize. There might be a little bit of a delay from Restream. There's like usually like a 5 to 10 second delay. So if you post a comment, guys, and you don't see me respond right away, it's because, again, there is a little bit of a delay from the comments. Let's see. We got YouTube Experiment in the house. He's asking, do you like the new nutrition information for ISPs? I think I've heard about that, actually. But if you want, you can elaborate a little more in the comments when it comes to that. I think it's basically like just facts or whatever that you would look at when it comes. Now, ISP stands for Internet Service Providers, right? So it's basically just like, it gives you a rundown of what you're getting as far as like the network coverage and everything like that. And I think that's also for like smartphones. I don't know if that's going to actually be a thing or whatever. I think that'll be kind of weird if that is. But anyways, it's like, having them to have to do that for like, fast food orders, I guess. I mean, does anyone really look at that stuff anymore? Like, I don't even know. Like, I remember that was kind of a big deal with like the fast food sector for a while, where they kind of had to post up the calories, like legally. I guess now they have to like tell you like, what the calorie content is. And they used to actually put it on the packaging, like, like I remember going to McDonald's and, it would have like the nutrition label on like the packaging. I don't think they do that anymore, though. Like, you can get that information, though, but like it's gonna be mostly just like, I wouldn't say online now, but I mean, I think that's gonna be interesting, though. But anyways, guys, thanks again for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Again, this is open chat night, guys. There's only 3 of us here, or it says that there's only 3 people watching. So if you guys have, again, stuff to say, please, please add to the chat, because it does get the algorithm going. It does, push my video out to other people. It says cellular is included as well. Let's go ahead and read that really quick. They have to put typical speed, not just the highest speed you can get. I saw Cricket, Visible, Metro all have it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be interesting. I don't know. Is it on their website, or let me see if I can access this you all. Like, where can I actually view this? Is this going to be like on their actual website, or do you access the ISP or whatever, the nutrition stuff, from another site, right? Because I'm not seeing it on Visible. At least let me double check. Let me see, about us, blog. Okay, I'm on the plans, but I'm not seeing anything that doesn't look like I've already seen on there. It just has the usual compare the plans, and that's it. I'm not really seeing anything. Here we go. Okay, I found it. Hold on. Let me do a screen share on this really quick. This is hilarious, by the way. So thanks again for pointing this out, YouTube Experiment. So I'm on visible.com, right? And since we're on Visible, I'll probably go ahead and share my affiliate link for Visible as well, if you guys are interested in joining Visible. But basically, now they have to have broadband fax or whatever. Interesting. So again, it's going to give you, it's basically what it was already showing you, but on the main page, but now it's actually like showing. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Let me fix my can I fix this really quick? There you go. Hold on. Let me move that down a little bit. Okay, so we are here on the nutritional plans for Visible. Hilarious, right? So yeah, pretty much, I kind of get why they do that, right? But like, luckily, like, Visible has always been pretty transparent about the charges on what you're getting, right? So this is what he was talking about here, where it says speeds provided with the plan, right? So if on the $25 plan, you're usually typically getting 34 to 149. As far as download speed, your upload speed is going to be 6 to 37. I've never seen I've never seen the upload speed above like 10 on the $25 plan. On the $45 plus plan, it's telling me that your typical download speeds are between 215 and 702, but your upload speeds are between 14 and 75. And again, your latency is 45 ms on the $45 plan, and you have 51 ms. So, and it jumps from 5G or whatever, and 5G ultra wideband to 4G LTE on the $25 plan. The $25 plan says on the 4G LTE network, you would get between 9 and 69 megabits a second, and then 1 to 13 megabits a second upload. Again, on the 5G plan, which the 5G is to me, it's gonna be basically as the 4G LTE, but it says 34 to 149 megabits a second. Typical upload would be 6 to 37. So that's really not bad though. But of course, the $45 plan adds the 4G LTE, right, in case you're just in a really bad network area. But it says data included on the $25 plan with monthly price unlimited, and it says charges for additional data usage $0. It would be the same thing for the $45 plan. But again, for the most part, I think this is hilarious that they are adding the nutritional value on this. So again, that's pretty interesting, guys. That they're doing that. I don't exactly know why they're doing that, but I guess for people that really just need a breakdown of what they're gonna get, I guess that would help them out a lot. You know what I mean? It really doesn't hurt. Or at least I wouldn't think it hurts to begin with. Hold on, I'm gonna unshare the screen here really quick, guys. But I think that's pretty interesting. YouTube experiment. Thanks for bringing that up. I really appreciate you. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of notifications on my phone. What's going on? Okay. Looks like Tito is liking my stuff right now. So shout out to Tito. Tito, if you're watching live, don't be a lurker. If you want to join in, let me know. I'll send you a link as well. We can chit chat. We can go over WrestleMania, man. Sheesh, it's been a crazy week in wrestling, man. A lot of crazy stuff. Again, that's I really leave the wrestling talk from my other channel, the Deathlock podcast, right? But if you guys like it, then if you guys want to talk about wrestling, we can talk about wrestling. Again, we can talk about cars, my car enthusiast channel as well. But I think that's interesting. The reason why I took this down though is because I wanted to log in. That's why. Let me go to account here really quick so I can share. So the reason why I want to share the monthly discount with my mom. My mom uses Visible, right? So I want to share her sharing code, I guess, so that she can potentially get the money that extra $20 off her bill. You know what I mean? Because it does help, honestly. Like I get stuff for that all the time, but like, let's see, copy referral link. Let's see, Twitter. Let's just make a Twitter post. Okay, I'm just gonna go do that really quick, but I will just copy it now. Hold on one second, guys. Guess I haven't been on the X app in a while. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm just gonna literally copy this, and I'm gonna put it in the description of the video. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. Okay, Jeremy Dobson said Mobile X cell phones now. Are you asking me to talk about Mobile X, or are you asking me to discuss? Hold on, let's see. Can I edit? Oh yeah, let me edit this really quick. Ooh, I just hate that it doesn't really edit the description. Before it would let me edit the description on here, but now I think you need like the pro membership to edit like any type of description. So I guess I'm just gonna do that on the YouTube page. I'm jumping from like Restream to this, but as far as Mobile X goes, guys, I really only tried them out for a month. The person you guys would want to ask on that is probably Tito, because I know he's still very active with the Mobile X community. I don't know if he's using Mobile X on any of his primary devices. But for the most part, I mean, they have, I believe, they have a very similar plan as far as what Visible offers, but I think they cap you out like at 30 gigs also, like Helium does. But I think it's like a $25 a month plan. Of course, for them, it's on the Verizon network, guys. So just be aware that, like, depending on your network coverage, if you have better coverage with Verizon, then you might want to you might want to try that. So let me go ahead and share that link with you guys really quick. Oh, let me crack my neck. Okay, so I went ahead and saved that in the description. Friday Night Tech Talk with B-Tech. But yeah, I think that's pretty interesting as far as them throwing in the nutritional value stuff on on stuff like that. Like I think it's pretty funny, but I guess like I don't know if that's going to be like an FCC thing or if they're just making people do that now. But it is what it is. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty hilarious. So and just so you guys know, right, Visible, we're going back to Visible, right? I was able to get the new mobile B30 Pro working on the Visible line. Although, I'm going to be honest with you, right, the speeds on this device are not that great. I have a feeling that because this phone was not really meant to be used on Visible, that it's not really using like the network bands that it can be using. Like it's really only running like on LTE bands, and I'm gonna see if I can like show that to you guys really quick. I'm gonna probably make a different video about that, about the speeds. But again, it's not really visible. It's the actual phone itself. Let me see if I can turn off the ring light here really quick so you guys can see there. But if you look at that, it says April 12th connected to LTE. I turned off the Wi-Fi, or actually, no, let me turn off the Wi-Fi real quick. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. I've actually kind of been enjoying this phone for what it is. It's a $300 device. It has a lot of goodies though. But look, check that out. LTE 850. It says it's connected on the Verizon B5. So that's I guess the band that it's connected to, B5 provider, Verizon B5. This phone is really meant to be used on T-Mobile networks. Let me see if I can run a live speed test for you guys, just so we can kind of show you guys like that the speeds are really not that great. But for the most part, hold on, swipe that up. What am I doing? Hold on. I don't want to take a video test. I want to take a mobile test. Here we go. I'm actually getting 40 megabits a second there. Okay. 40 megabits. That's not too bad. That's actually the highest speeds I've seen on this device. I think I've gotten maybe up to, there you go, maybe up to like 60 or 70. But for the most part, like I can tell you right now that this phone is really only going to run on the Verizon LTE network. But even then, like that's really all you need for a device like this. You don't really need anything else. And I'm only going to be using this line for like a month or so, and then I'm probably going to get rid of it, honestly. As far, not the line, I'm not going to get rid of the phone, but I'm going to get rid of the actual device line. But there you go. You guys can see I got 50 some download and like 7 upload. This is just running on the LTE network. And again, if we go back, let's see. If we go back, not now. It goes back to the bands though. But anyways, how's everyone doing tonight? Let me know how you guys are doing. Shout out to my boys Tito and Latrell. Again, those are my dogs right there. Tito, if I can ever take a train to Arizona to meet you and your family, man, I would love to do that. I know there's a train that goes from San Antonio to Arizona, or like goes that way. And I kind of miss out on the fact that you said you were coming down this past month. I know the plans got a little bit canceled, but maybe you said you might do a trip to San Antonio like later on in the fall. So I definitely will consider meeting up with you if you guys want to do something. Plus I get to visit my brother while I'm out there either way, because my brother lives there. So, but anyways, I don't know. Should this be a short video, guys, or should this be a long video? Come on, guys. Let's get the chat going. YouTube Experiment, are you still there? Jeremy Dobson, are you still there? Let me know, guys. Hector was the first one to chat, but we didn't get anything from Hector. So, again, he said greetings from Mission, Texas. So, shout out to the 956 over here. But, yeah, guys. going back, Visible, obviously, like I said, if you want a network coverage that you don't have to worry about data caps or anything like that, Visible is going to be the one for you. The only thing that I can tell you guys is that the $25 plan, they do throttle you at some points of the day. Like, I don't know if they still do that now, but from my experience with the $25 plan is when I had the $25 plan, is that's what it was happening, right? I was trying to just do my regular routine during the day. I was using it for gig work, and I was just getting a lot of lag and very bad latency when it came to picking up signal in specific areas of where I lived. And that's because I live, like, I would say I live in a pretty good part of town where, like, there should be good cell phone tower coverage. But in this case, I wasn't experiencing good stuff. I have a feeling like now, if I actually downgraded to the $25 plan, like, that it probably wouldn't be an issue. But for the most part, like, I'm pretty happy with my $45 premium plan. So I guess I can't complain too hard there. But anyways, guys, check out my Godzilla shirt. Shout out to my aunt for getting me the shirt. It is gonna shrink though. Sadly, I think I should have went and exchanged it for a large, because I'm starting to overgrow these shirts, guys. This is a medium. Like, for the longest time, I've been a medium, or actually for the longest time, I was a small, and then I started wearing medium like the last couple of years, and now I'm kind of needing large shirts now. Like, they're kind of fitting too snug on me. I'm getting too chunky, guys. Help. But anyways, yeah, going back, I'm gonna make an update video on my car, and I guess I can talk about that there. So if you guys don't know, I do drive a 2024 Nissan Versa SR. I've had it for like almost a month already. I already made my first car payment, by the way. Just doing my side hustle work, I made my first car payment, so I'm super proud of that. Paid the insurance, paid what I need to pay, right? But anyways, it's a nice little gas economical vehicle, right? It's a little sporty looking. I think that's one of the reasons why I got it, is because it's a little sportier compared to like some of the other vehicles in the sector. Like, there's really only a couple vehicles in the same sector, right? You would have like the Kia Forte, and then you would have like the Mitsubishi Mirage, which I'm not really a fan of. None of the major automakers like Ford or Chevy, they don't really make small subcompact cars anymore. Like, I don't know if I don't think Ford sells the Ford Fiesta or the Ford Focus anymore, which was their kind of like their budget vehicles back in the day. And Nissan, which they still sell the Versa in 2024, which I think the base you can get it at 16,000. And you can actually get that in a manual, right? They still sell that in a manual. I don't think I'm ever gonna, if I ever get another manual transmission car, it's gonna be like a project car, right? I'm gonna buy like an older Honda or an Acura or whatever. But anyways, the car's just been very enjoyable. It's a very smooth ride. It's got, like, for what it is, right? It's got a lot of features that I enjoy in the vehicle, right? It's got the auto climate. It's got heated seats. It's got a pretty okay sound system. It's got a lot of safety features, like the blind spot monitoring, the backup camera sensors, where if you're backing up and there's something like that's coming your way, like, it'll detect it and it'll warn you. It's got lane keep assist. It's got surprisingly, it also has adaptive cruise control. If you guys don't know what adaptive cruise control, it's basically like cruise control with a sensor, right? And the sensor will allow you to stay in your lane, right? But if a car gets in front of you, or if it slows down, if the car in front of you slows down, then your car is going to slow down with that vehicle. It has like a kind of like a radar that senses like the distance between your car and that car, and then it will slow your car down. Now, it's not going to 100% stop the car, so you really still need to pay attention, right? Because if the car just makes a sudden stop, your car is probably still going to rear end the other vehicle, but it'll slow you down though. I haven't had issues with it so far. I haven't taken it on like a road trip or anything like that, but I'm just excited because it's a very comfortable car to drive. The seats are comfortable. It has a wireless charging pad also for, again, it's got like a lot of bells and whistles. I think, a part of me kind of not regrets, but how vehicles have different trim levels now, right? So a part of me thinks that maybe I should have gotten the trim below it, which is the Nissan Versa SV, right? Which it has a 16-inch rim instead of a 17-inch rim. The touchscreen is 1 inch smaller. It goes from an 8-inch to a 7-inch screen, but basically it has all of the same crap that one does. The only difference is that the Nissan Versa SR, which is the one I have, has the SR badging on it. It has a small spoiler on top, or I'm small spoiler on not on top, but on the on the back of the car, which I think still looks pretty cool. Like, right, I still like it. But basically that's it. It's really just the badging and the spoiler and the rims. You don't. The engine is exactly the same. The gauge cluster is exactly the same. The only difference, although I think one more thing, the Nissan Versa SR has a sport mode button, which it's on the shifter. It has a little button that if you press, it'll put, if you're in drive, it'll put an S next to it. And I really don't see the difference when I'm in sport mode to regular mode, because like when I floor it and I'm in regular mode, I feel like it's faster in regular mode than it is in sport mode. I'm gonna have to try to maybe do like a few videos on that just to kind of try to explain to what the sports mode is on the Nissan Versa SR, I guess, because it is gonna be interesting to talk about. But anyways, guys, I guess we're not going to have a lot of people in here tonight, right? It's Friday night. I watched SmackDown and I just decided to get on. I was hoping that there would be more people on tonight, but I guess not. Maybe I should, for the most part, I know that I should be starting my live streams a little bit sooner than 11 o'clock at nighttime, because that's when I started. I started like 20 minutes before 11 o'clock, so that's my bad. But I just wanted to get on and talk to you guys and kind of update you with what's going on with me, right? Again, cell phone wise, again, I'm still, I still have my Motorola Razr. I still have my Samsung Galaxy A15. I plan to do probably final videos on them within the next couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Just to put them out there, talk about the devices that I've had for a couple months already. And then I'm probably going to sell them. I'll post up on Twitter or whatever. I might sell to somebody local, because there is a few cell phone shops that buy like locked and unlocked phones locally. So I might just, instead of doing eBay like I usually do, I might just literally go and like sell these devices to these people. Just because, I think I've sold to a local guy a couple times, and he gave me like almost like $400 for like 2 or 3 devices that were just sitting there for me. So I'm just like, hey, if I can make my money back on that, then that will be nice, right? But anyways, for the most part, everything's been good, guys. Like, I can't complain. Like, I've really been enjoying the vehicle. My YouTube growth has been interesting. I'm starting to see a lot more consistent views on my channel, right? Back in November, right? And this is something I will personally talk about, just because this is something that I would recommend to YouTubers, that if you're monetized and your videos are not gaining traction, that this is something that I'm doing that's helping out, right? And I've seen a channel growth, and I've seen a like growth in my AdSense and my monetization. So Google allows you to promote your videos, or YouTube allows you to promote your videos. So under the content section, there is a promotions tab, right, on your channel. So if you go to your YouTube studio and you check that out, you're basically, there's going to be a little section that says promotions. So it allows you to promote your videos. Keep in mind, you do need I believe you do need a Google Watch Page Ads account in order to do this, right? Because they do charge you, right? You do have to pay. So it's basically very similar to like Facebook ads, right? Where like if you want to promote like a specific post, you put $5-10. You can put any budget on it you want, right? They'll basically give you a few options, right? So one, they will give you channel engagement, right? Which channel engagement, it'll bring viewers to look at your channel. But the other one would be video views on a specific video, right? So weekly, I've been promoting like 1 video a week on my channel, just to kind of get traction, right? And for the most part, it's been working, right? I'm not, my page views have gone up. My daily views have gone up just from doing this, right? Because one video gets views, like a lot of other videos are going to get views as well, right? So it's still showing you I preferably like to pick the more views on the video rather than I guess the other option, just because like you're if they like that video, then most likely the person is going to go look at other videos on your channel or whatever suggested videos that YouTube suggests to them. But on my end, right, I've seen growth to the point where like my monetization has basically like tripled over the last couple months already just from doing this, right? Uh, the subscriber rate, although it's my subscriber rate has also tripled, almost quadrupled basically just from doing this as well. So I'm like, I'm going to continue to do this, like especially on new videos that I'm posting, right? Because sometimes those new videos just don't get traction on the channel, especially when it comes to my returning subscribers. Not to knock on any of my returning subscribers, but most of the viewership that I get is from people that are not subscribed to my channel, guys. That's what my analytics tells me. So again, not to knock on my viewers or anything like that, right? But my audience basically, like I said, like over the last month, right? Like let's say my channel had 40,000 views, right? 30,000 were from new people. I was getting a lot of that from a lot of people. So let me take a look here. New subscribers. So subscriber bell notifications, subscribers who turn on all notifications. All right, we have 13.5% of my subscribers. I'm looking at my analytics now, guys. I'm just like over here like looking at it, and I'm just like, dang, like. So I'm noticing, yeah, that most of the people are they have the bell turned on, or some of the notification subscribers who turn on all notifications for your channel and enabled YouTube notifications. Okay, I get you. Okay, but yeah, like I said, most of my viewership over the last 28 days, 96% of the viewers were not subscribed to me, guys. So 3% of my channel is watching my videos. So hey, what's up, Big John Tech Review? Thanks again for joining in. So yeah, we're just talking about whatever tonight, man. It's a let's chill and chat type of conversation. I was talking about Visible and Helium Mobile earlier. I was talking about my new car also. So if you have questions on my new vehicle as well, go ahead and ask. Right now I'm talking about how I've been promoting my YouTube videos using watch page ads through YouTube Studio, and I've noticed a significant channel growth on the channel. Now, of course, like I said, going back to the watch time for subscribers, right? Again, only 3%, almost a little less than 4%, 3.4% of my channel is watching my videos. So I have 14,000 subscribers, guys. So what does that tell you? That out of the 14%, a small percent of my subscribers are watching. So again, I don't know if those are just dead accounts. I can tell you right now that maybe like 100 to like 300 are returning subscribers that actually do watch my videos, right? I don't know where the other 13,800 of the people are watching, because like again, not to knock on my own channel, I don't constantly post my videos, so maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm not consistently posting like I should be. But for the most part, like I think that that my channel is still getting views regardless is still pretty good, right? But I want to get it to the point where my returning subscribers is at least like 10%, right? Where I can get that portion of my channel, 10% of my channel, to watch my videos. Like that's what I want, because when you build a community around your channel, that means that your channel is going to stay consistent with the videos and the views. So I think that's one thing that I want to, that's the goal of mine, to get that up. I think by the end of the year, I want to try to get that to as close as like 10% as possible. Even if I can hit 5% by like the end of summer, I would be super happy with that, right? But again, for the most part, right, I'm definitely not complaining. I'm still getting views to the channel. YouTube is still pushing my videos. Surprisingly, and this is going to be interesting, right? I'm going over my analytics. Only 50% of the views are coming from the United States, guys. So a lot of people that watch my channel are actually watching in other countries. So 54.7% of my videos are being watched in the US. In fact, we can go ahead and share this. I don't really care, honestly. Let's go ahead and share this really quick. Hey, what's up? We got just keep doing what you do and things will fall into place. That's awesome. All right. Manas posting up here saying bad news on your new Nissan. A simple brake, John, or oil change has to be done at your dealer. Means they will charge you once your warranty is over. And bad proprietary software. Well, Mana, the dealership that I purchased from gives me free oil changes for life as long as I own the vehicle. And I purchased the extended warranty in my vehicle, so my powertrain actually I believe has a 10-year warranty, 10-year or I think 100,000-mile warranty, whatever comes first. So as long as I own the vehicle, I get free oil changes for life. It doesn't matter if I pay off the vehicle. If I pay off the vehicle, I can still get the free oil changes for life. I don't have to pay a dime, so that's the good part there. For me at least, right? I don't have to really deal with that. As far as the maintenance goes, right? You know, if I have to pay out of pocket for maintenance or whatever, you're like, I'm not gonna complain because it's not a very expensive vehicle. So I would not assume that the maintenance, like as far as like, you know, not oil changes, but maybe like hoses, you know, fluid, other fluids like the transmission, stuff like that. And if I think, you know, that my dealership is going to charge too much, then I'll take it somewhere that's local that's going to charge cheaper. It's always good to take it to the dealership though, because, you know, it keeps record. That way, you know, if you trade your car in or whatever, it'll allow you to do that, right? But anyways, going back to my channel, right? Again, and thanks for the comment there on the car, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, going back to what Big John Tech said, you know, just keep doing what you're doing and, you know, everything will fall into place. Yeah, I think it's interesting that I'm getting people watching like now in Canada. You know, I'm getting people watching in India. So the second most watched stuff from my channel is in India. People from India watch my channel 10%. So shout out to people from India. I know it's early morning over there for you guys over there, I would assume. Shout out to my Hindi. Is it Hindi? I don't even know, honestly. I don't know exactly what they call them over there. But anyways, shout out to my buddies from India over there. I know back in the day, I would have a few that would constantly come in the chats on my channel. We have 3% that watch from the UK. So hey, shout out to my United Kingdom people. 3% from Canada watch. Philippines watch. I have people from Australia. South Africa is watching over here. And we got a little bit from Mexico, a little bit than less than 1% for Mexico. We got Germany, Pakistan. I got people from all over the world watching, guys. So Malaysia, you know, so shout out to everyone from those parts of the world that watch my channel. I really appreciate it. Dang, here we go. Let's see. Is that what maybe my money? 591. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to I'm looking at my analytics here and I'm just checking out my channel, but anyways, guys, I guess everyone left. I don't know what happened to everybody. Everyone just kind of fell off the place of the earth. What's going on, guys? But yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys that just, you know, subscribe to the channel. Again, you know, I hopefully can get my hands on a new review unit soon. I think I want to try either getting the Samsung A54 or maybe the Samsung A25. And again, I really have to give New Mobile a shout out for sending me again the B30 Pro. Like, this is a pretty decent device. Like, I'm not, you know, I plan to make a few more videos on this device just because it's a very solid device for the price range and for what it is. It's pretty much stock Android also, with really no bloatware apps also. So if you're looking for a phone that just comes with vanilla Android, then again, you know, I would definitely look at that. You know, now it's just up to New Mobile to see what they do as far as, like, you know, software updates and as far as firmware updates as well, right? Because, you know, that's something that a lot of companies, they need to start looking at, right? Because when you have companies like Apple and Google look at devices and they want you to purchase their devices for longevity now, you know, other companies like Motorola and even, like, you know, I wouldn't say no-name companies, but companies like New Mobile, for instance, they need to look at, like, longevity of their devices. Hey, like, how many software updates can we give this phone that just came out, right? You know, because on the website, this phone comes with Android 13. But Android 14 is already out, guys. But on the website it says that it can get Android 14. So are they telling us, hey, we're eventually going to update the phone to Android 14? You know, how often are these getting security updates also, right? Security patch updates, right? Because again, if the phone is not updating its, you know, OS, it needs to at least be updating something, right? So your security and your on the OS is very important, right? Especially for, again, safety and whatnot, for people that don't want their data being leaked. So I definitely, you know, would want something like that to happen. So I kind of want to contact the person that sent me the device and just ask them questions like, hey, you know, what is your stance on these updates, etc., like that. But anyways, guys, you know, I definitely expect to see a few more videos on that. And again, I do need to make, you know, update videos on phones like the Samsung, you know, or not the Samsung, the Motorola, my Razer phone, my Motorola flip phone over here, because I haven't even used it. Honestly, it's just been kind of sitting here. I don't think I even have service on this device. I think I stopped paying for service on it also. So Metro by T-Mobile, sorry, I'm not giving you $40 anymore a month to pay for, or I'm just not paying for the line anymore. The phone, I own the phone though. The phone belongs to me, but the phone is technically locked to Metro by T-Mobile. I'm hoping though that they unlock it after the 6 months. Same thing with the other device over here, because I have the Motorola Stylus 5G and I have the Samsung A15 5G. So, but anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna jump off. I don't know, and the chat was not that, I wouldn't say great tonight, right? But shout out to the people that did come in, right? Big John Tech, Mana, Jeremy Dobson, YouTube Experiment, right? Everyone just kind of disappeared off the grid. They came in, said their piece, right? So shout out to you guys, and thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Also, I really appreciate the birthday wishes. You see, like now Restream is telling me that there's 3 people watching. So for a while, it just said that one person was watching. So I don't know if you guys are jumping in late, but if you guys are jumping in late, I appreciate it. And again, please smash the like button. Let's see. But really do, like, I do plan to make update videos on Helium Mobile to mostly talk about the crypto side of it also, because I know that for some people that can be confusing, or some people might be a little concerned when it comes to the cryptocurrency part, right? But basically, like I was talking about earlier, right? You know, Helium Mobile has its own cryptocurrency called Helium Mobile that you can actually buy like on platforms like Coinbase. And, you know, the value of the token actually goes up and down depending on the market, right? You know, on the market cap, etc., like that. So recently, because, you know, crypto has been dumping a little bit lately, the value of Helium Mobile has been going down lately. So if you're trying to map in order to pay for your monthly bill, it might be a little bit harder, because the value of crypto, or the value of Helium Mobile, has dipped, right? So basically, you know, you're gonna have to get a lot of you're gonna have to be doing a lot of mapping basically in order to get that, or you might have to get your own hotspots at home just to kind of keep up with that. But again, that's going to be something for another conversation. I know Tito's been posting a lot on his channel about that. So if you guys want more information, go talk about that. You can check out his channel as well. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off. I need to go jump in the shower and just lay down and relax. It's already 11:30 at nighttime. So again, shout out to anyone who watches the video after it's taken down. Shout out to you guys. Thanks again for watching. And, you know, again, keep an eye out. I might do a live stream tomorrow on this phone, just to test out the network, just to see what a live stream would look like on the new Mobile B30 Pro. So keep an eye out on that. I might be doing deliveries, and I need to make an update video on my car. So it's going to be a busy Saturday for me. I'm on vacation, but I'm dedicating a little time of my vacation so that I can kind of post up a few videos on the channel for this as well. So again, guys, Mike from BTech Review signing off. Thanks again for joining in. Smash the